Most people think dieting fails because of willpower. They blame cheating. They blame laziness. They blame not trying hard enough. But what if your body is actually fighting against your diet? What if the harder you restrict food, the stronger your biology pushes back? Millions of people eat less, exercise more, and still watch the scale stop moving. Belly fat refuses to budge. Energy drops. Cravings explode. And eventually, the weight comes back. This isn't a motivation problem. It's a survival response. When stress is high, your body believes danger is coming. And in danger, biology does one thing best. It protects energy. It locks fat in. It slows burning. No matter how little you eat, in this video, you'll discover why stress changes how your body burns fat, how survival mode blocks weight loss, and what's really happening inside you when diets stop working. If you've ever tried to lose weight and felt like your body was working against you, hit the like button so more people can understand the real biology behind it. And subscribe to the channel if you want to keep decoding how your body quietly controls energy and health before frustration turns into long-term damage. Now let's uncover why dieting fails when stress is high. Now let's talk about what dieting actually feels like when stress is high. Because most people don't quit diets right away. They try hard. They plan meals. They cut calories. They exercise more. At first, the scale may move a little, but then something strange happens. Weight loss slows, then stops. No matter how careful they are, belly fat seems frozen. Energy drops lower each week. Hunger becomes louder. Cravings feel stronger than ever before. Sleep gets worse. Mood gets shorter, and the body feels like it's fighting back. This moment is what so many people call a plateau. But biologically, it's something much deeper. It's the body switching into protection mode. When stress is high from work, finances, lack of sleep, or emotional pressure, your brain receives one clear message. Resources are uncertain. And when the brain senses uncertainty, it prepares for survival. It doesn't want to burn stored energy. It wants to keep it. This is when fat storage becomes a priority, not fat loss. Even if food intake drops, even if exercise increases, the survival system overrides weight loss goals. The body becomes more efficient. It burns fewer calories. It slows metabolism. It conserves every bit of energy it can. This isn't stubbornness. This is ancient biology doing its job. Thousands of years ago, this response saved lives during famine and danger. But today, it blocks progress during stressful dieting. And the more you push harder, the stronger the body protects itself. This is why extreme dieting often leads to faster plateaus and, eventually, weight regain. The system believes danger is getting worse, so it locks fat in even tighter. What looks like failure is actually the body trying to survive. Now let's look at how the body normally burns fat when it feels safe. Under calm conditions, your system works in balance. Blood sugar rises gently after meals. Insulin helps move energy into cells. And when energy is needed, fat is released from storage. The body switches smoothly between using sugar and using fat. This is metabolic flexibility. It's how healthy biology is designed to work. When insulin is stable, when stress hormones are low, fat cells open up and release stored energy. The body burns it. Fuel flows. Weight slowly decreases. But stress completely changes this system. When cortisol rises, it sends a powerful message. Energy must be protected. Cortisol makes fat cells less willing to release fat. It tells the liver to keep producing glucose. It keeps insulin elevated longer. And when insulin stays high, fat burning is blocked. Fat cells close. The storage doors lock. Even if you're eating less. Even if you're exercising more. Biology chooses storage over release. Protection over progress. This is why people under high stress often feel like their body is stuck. Calories go down. Effort goes up. But fat doesn't move. The system is chemically preventing it. Not consciously, not emotionally, but biologically. And here's the important part. This response is strongest around the abdomen. Because visceral fat is the body's emergency energy reserve. It is protected more aggressively than other fat. So when stress is high, the body locks belly fat first. This is why dieting often reduces fat in the face, arms, or legs. But the stomach barely changes. The body is holding on to its most important survival fuel until it feels safe again. This isn't unfair. It's survival intelligence. The body is prioritizing life over looks, and it will continue doing so as long as stress hormones remain elevated. Now here's where many diets accidentally make the problem worse. When stress is already high and you suddenly cut calories aggressively, your brain receives two powerful danger signals at the same time. One from stress, one from food restriction. Biologically, this combination looks like a crisis. The brain interprets it as life is becoming unsafe. Resources feel uncertain. Energy intake is dropping. Pressure is rising. So the survival system intensifies. Cortisol increases even more. Metabolism slows further. Fat storage becomes even more protected. The body begins conserving energy at every level. Muscles burn fewer calories. Movement feels harder. Fat cells lock tighter. Hunger hormones rise louder. Cravings push harder for quick energy. This is not weakness. It is biology pushing you to survive what it believes is a dangerous period. This is why extreme dieting often leads to fast plateaus, strong hunger, low energy, and eventual rebound weight gain. The body is not failing. It is defending. The more threatened it feels, the more aggressively it protects stored fat. This is also why people often lose weight quickly in the first week of a diet. Mostly water and glycogen, then suddenly hit a wall. Once survival mode fully activates, fat loss slows dramatically. The system shifts from burning to conserving, from releasing to locking. And as long as stress remains high, that lock stays closed. This explains why two people can eat the same calories but lose fat at completely different speeds. The one with lower stress burns smoothly. The one with higher stress struggles. Not because of discipline, but because of chemistry. Biology always follows signals, not intentions. Now think about how most people actually diet in real life. They don't diet during calm vacations. They don't diet when sleep is great. They don't diet when life feels easy. Most people start dieting when life feels heavy. Busy work schedules, financial pressure, family responsibilities, lack of rest, mental overload. This is exactly when stress hormones are already elevated. And then on top of that, they remove food. They restrict calories. They push their bodies harder. From a biological perspective, this is the worst possible timing. The body is already in emergency mode, and dieting adds another emergency signal. So instead of burning fat, the system shifts deeper into protection. The liver keeps producing glucose. Insulin stays elevated. Fat cells stay closed. Metabolism slows. The body holds onto energy even more tightly. This is why so many people say, I eat less than before, but I keep gaining weight. Is doesn't write it. Or, I can't lose belly fat no matter what I try. It's not that the diet is wrong. It's that the biology is under stress. The body is prioritizing survival over fat loss. This is also why stress management often leads to better fat loss than stricter dieting. When stress drops, cortisol lowers, insulin stabilizes, fat cells become willing to release energy again. The system unlocks. Burning resumes without needing extreme restriction. This doesn't mean food doesn't matter. It means timing and biological signals matter just as much. The body burns fat most efficiently when it feels safe, not when it feels threatened. And until stress levels calm, no amount of discipline can fully override survival chemistry. Now, instead of pushing harder with stricter diets, try observing what happens when you change the signals your body receives. For the next 30 days, don't focus on extreme calorie cutting. Don't chase perfection. Just focus on helping your body feel safer. That means creating more regular sleep times, eating steady, balanced meals instead of skipping and restricting, reducing constant pressure and overstimulation when possible. Adding short moments of calm into each day. You're not trying to lose weight quickly. You're watching how your biology responds when survival mode eases. Pay attention to your energy, your hunger levels, your cravings, your sleep, and especially your waist measurement. Many people notice that when stress decreases, belly fat becomes easier to release, not because they ate less, but because the body finally unlocked stored energy. Inflammation lowers. Hormones rebalance. Metabolism begins to move again. This 30-day experiment isn't about forcing results. It's about giving your system the right environment to correct itself. And for many people, the changes happen faster than expected. Not dramatically overnight, but steadily, naturally. The body wants balance. It just needs the right signals. So, if dieting has ever felt like a constant battle, it was never because you lacked discipline. It was never because you weren't trying hard enough. In many cases, it was simply your biology responding to stress. Your body wasn't blocking progress. It was protecting you. When life feels uncertain, the survival system takes over. Energy gets locked in. Fat burning slows. And the body prepares for what it believes is danger. Understanding this changes everything. It takes away the blame and replaces frustration with clarity. Weight loss is not just about eating less. It's about creating the right biological signals. When stress calms, when rhythms stabilize, when the body feels safe again, fat loss becomes easier. Not forced, but natural. This doesn't mean you need perfect routines or extreme plans. It means small changes that reduce constant pressure can have powerful effects over time. Your body is incredibly adaptable. It wants balance. It wants to heal. It just responds to the messages it receives every day. If today's video helped you understand why diets often fail under stress, give it a like so more people can learn the real biology behind it. And subscribe to the channel if you want to keep uncovering how the body quietly controls energy and health, long before serious problems appear.